everyone, we are on day 4, and this is we're approaching the end of Bosnia Herzegovina road trip, but this morning, before we hit the road, we went and met with the Novi Most team in which is where Matt lives. Yeah, marvellous.
Jedino ona zarađuje hljeb, ne.
Ja, ništa, ja.
I was in a team meeting this morning, 97.5% of which I did not understand.
Njega se može naručiti kuhano.
Ja.
Neki recimo...
Dovezeju da odemo. Znaš šta neće nas ako je 8-9 djeci, odemo svi neđe na ručak, šta mislite o to kuhano?
Da. Pa eto, odete, najavite se, bit će nas toliko i toliko i...
It was conducted for 97.5% of the time in the local language. However, 2 jokes were translated for me, so I understood that much.
So it was a good cross-cultural introduction for Dave as to what it's like to move to a new country with a different language as an overseas worker, and what it's like to be thrown in at the deep end.
Not having a clue what anyone's talking about.
Yeah, basically.
But nodding your head and smiling in all the right places. This is in the first completely youth-based song.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is cool. So this is the first totally youth-based songwriting weekend. And one thing I did pick up was the meeting briefly slipped into English. Is that there'll be like perhaps 3 groups of 3 people working. So maybe the hope is from this weekend that there are even 3 songs written. Well, there's at least the potential for 3 songs to be written. So yeah, very exciting stuff happening here in Jajce, which seems to have become a little bit of a hub for the musical stuff along the Sarajevo. So it's very exciting, and we're now back on the road heading towards Zagreb and the airport where I will fly home. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be most likely the very last bit of video made in Bosnia on the Bosnia Herzegovina road trip. So it's an emotional time. We are on the last stretch, heading towards the border crossing. Oh, hello, that's very exciting for you there. Matt, do you think there has been a winner to our road trip playlist competition?
Well, yeah, this is the case I would make, right?
Okay, here we go.
The case I would make is that I think that I brought to the table more variety, strength in depth, and not just one tactic, but I was prepared to mix it up.
My one tactic being pure quality. I only brought the good stuff. Right, go on, yeah.
You only got the good stuff that was like 4-4-2, and it's just like only one way of going, you know. And so I think for that, like this morning, I made a last-minute mixtape to get us out of town, and it was Galactus Jack, which I don't know how to classify, but a little bit dubsteppy, and very cool and electronic. Then we had Capital Kings, which is more sort of mainstream electronic. Okay, that's quite similar. But then we went to Gondor live. Now that you can't legislate for that.
You can't legislate for that. I think people have actually tried as well.
And so I brought some rock and also put some stuff that you would have played on my playlist.
Yes.
You know.
And I went to great lengths actually to ensure that nothing that Matt would have played ever got anywhere near my playlist.
So perhaps if I could say this humbly, I'm the bigger man.
Hey! Whereas
Although
if
I'm shorter.
the weighing scales will confirm I am the bigger man. So, so in which case, the CD wallet, the completely awesome chain thing, ornament, ghetto blaster, whatnot, boombox. Are yours. A Thank you very much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are now safely in Croatia. We are on our way to Zagreb International Airport. One thing to point out of note at the border crossing was that there were 6 army trucks, like container trucks from Slovenia, who had taken very kindly aid to those parts of Bosnia which have been so badly affected with the flooding recently. So it was nice to see.